our president, the national anthem, please. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President. Your Excellency, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomamelia, the Executive Governor of Benue State, and his counterparts from Taraba State, Dr. Agbo Kefas from Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ududo from Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdurazak from Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Mufwan from Nasarawa State, Alhaji Abdullahi Sule from Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, and from Ondo State, Dr. Ayatiutua Lucky. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, Barao Jibril Barao, CFR, Deputy President of the Senate, and other members of the National Assembly here present, former and serving. Your Excellency, Barrister Dr. Sam Ode Emanai, the Deputy Governor of Benue State, all former governors here present, the National Chairman of our great party and our father and leader, Alhaji Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator Dr. George Igbegbe Kumedaje, the National Security Advisor to the President, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, members of the Federal Executive Council here present, our service chiefs, the Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Hyacinth Adnan Daju, and members of the State Legislative Arm here present, the Chief Judge of the Benue State, Honorable Justice Morris Ikwambisi, my Lord President, Customary Court of Appeal, His Lordship, Honorable Justice Cosmos Under CEJ, OFR, the State Chairman of the All Progressives Capacity and Acting Capacity of the APC, Honorable Chief Dr. Benjamin Omale and members of his team, the Secretary to the State Government, Dictator Ceremony Deborah Abe Esquire, Head of the Benue State Civil Service, Dr. Moses Akubode, the Chief of Staff to the Executive Governor of Benue State, Right Honorable Paul Biam, members of the Benue State Executive, His Royal Majesty John Elaigu Adogbo Ogbagaji, CON, Lord Chidama, my Lords Judges of High Courts, Customary Courts of Appeal, Chairmen, members of statutory commissions and boards, party elders and opinion leaders, Principal Private Secretary to the Governor, the Algon Chairman, Honorable Maurice Owu, and all local government chairmen here present, permanent secretaries and directors, heads of extra ministerial departments and parastatals, top government functionaries here present, Your Royal Highnesses, first and second class chiefs, religious and social cultural groups here present and leaders, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a very solemn day for us, and we're excited that the President, our father, and our leader has paid a visit to console with us and to also speak with us on a day of our very trying times. It's not a day of long speeches or much talks. Without much ado, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to first of all invite to the microphone the father of our land, the chairman of the Traditional Council in Benue State, a professor of repute, His Royal Majesty Uchilire Professor James Otesi Yuzua Ayate, CFR, to take his place at the front in honor of the President's visit to our land today. Right here. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Excellency the Governor of Benue State, and other governors here present. Please permit me to allow the existing protocol that has been well laid out in making my remarks. Mr. President, I want, on behalf of the good people of Benue State, as a father in the land, to warmly welcome you to Benue State and to thank you for coming to wipe away our tears at such a trying time as this. Your Excellency, ordinarily on a working visit, you would have had to visit my palace, but this is a different occasion. And I'm also in a morning mood. I would then like to remarks to be brief, but I believe that a lot of what I would be able to tell you, you will create an opportunity for me to sit with you and give you a lot of things that I wanted to speak about. But for today, I just talk on just 4 issues, and then I will be done. First, organization. Second, some apprehension. And then thirdly, appeal. And lastly, assurance. Your Excellency, I want to appreciate you for creating time out of your very busy schedule and for rescheduling your itinerary to be here with us in Benue State, to condole with us, to sympathize with us, and to comfort us following the genocidal massacre of close to 200 people in their sleep during the night in Yelwater in Goma local government of Benue State. In our history as a state, you are the first sitting president that has visited us under similar challenges and taken time to even visit some of those that were affected. We want to appreciate it. We want to thank you for, even as we are mourning, for the great things you've done for Benue State, for the appointment of Benue sons and daughters in your administration, and permit me to mention the appointment of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator Dr. George Akume, and the Honorable Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Engineer Professor Joseph Tse, and the many others you have appointed, and we believe the many more you will be appointing from Benue State. We appreciate the projects you have approved that are going on in Benue State, and we want to thank you for the very cordial relationship and support you have extended to the Governor of Benue State, His Excellency Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Ogmemalia, the people-oriented governor of the state. We appreciate that cordial relationship and the tag team that is changing the narrative in Benue State. The second thing, Your Excellency, I must quickly talk about is some apprehension. We do have great concern about the misinformation and misrepresentation of the security crisis in Benue State. Your Excellencies, it is not herder farmers clashes, it's not communal clashes, it's not repressor attacks or skirmishes. It is this misinformation that has led to suggestions such as remain tolerant, negotiate for peace, learn to live with your neighbors. What we are dealing with here in Benue is a calculated, well-planned, full-scale genocidal invasion and land grabbing campaign by herder terrorists and bandits, which has been on for decades and is worsening every year. Wrong diagnosis will always lead to wrong treatment. So we are dealing with something far more sinister than we think about. It's not learning to deal with your neighbors, it is dealing with a war. The second apprehension, Your Excellency, we have is the politicization of the crisis. Politicians in the states are busy politicizing the crisis, passing blames instead of joining hands to address the crisis. We hear there are some politicians who will even prefer that the crisis should worsen so that it will be a basis for declaration of a state of emergency in Benue State. Your Excellency, this is unfortunate, and any politician that prays for more people to die for such a project is against the wishes of the people of Benue State. Appeal. Your Excellency, Benue State has made a lot of sacrifices to keep this country united. Many of our people died during the Civil War. We paid the supreme price for this country, to keep this country united. Why should we be treated like this? This is what you have come to condole us is just one in a series of several massacres in this state. What has Benue State done to merit what we are going through? We appeal to you to end the genocide going on in Benue State and the insecurity in all parts of Nigeria. We know you are capable of doing it, sir. We know you are a courageous leader. You are a focused leader. You are a determined leader. You have the courage and the political will to do so. You have taken hard decisions and actions that many people before you did not dare. You have handled the subsidy challenge of this. Give us peace in Benue State, so that the farmers, my people in Benue State are largely farmers. They have been chased out of their farms. There is hunger, there is food insecurity challenge. Benue is the food basket of this nation. All we ask for is give us peace so that our people will go back to their farms and continue to produce food for Nigeria. I heard a story that there was a challenge in a place in Kwara State and you rose up and gave them peace. in Kayama, you can do that for Benue. Your Excellency, I'm the paramount ruler of the Tea Nation globally. And then at the opportunity I have here, I also want to appeal to the tea people living in Nasarawa State, many who have been dispossessed of their ancestral lands in some local government areas, Kiana, Obi, Awake, etc. The lands have been taken over from them, and they don't have any land again. And some people are even saying they are not indigenous, they are settlers. These are people who have been in Nasarawa State before the 18th century. They cannot be settlers. I want to appeal to you to give them peace also. Lastly, assurance. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I want to tell you that the people of Benue State vote not on basis of religion, not on basis of ethnicity, but on basis of merit, standard, and capacity. In 2023, Benue people went out en masse and voted you in power. I want to assure you that that support and loyalty is still there. Moving forward, expect greater support from Benue State. All we ask as I end my speech, give Benue State peace. Give our rural farmers peace. And they will go back and produce for us. I want to thank you again for this sacrifice you have made of coming personally to be with us. What you have done to us by your personal presence, Benue State will never forget. Thank you and God bless you as you go back.
I think we can make it louder than that, our Lord Father. The professor of international repute, who has himself raised professors. That's the heart of the crying father and the assurances of the man who supports the president. Your Excellency, Mr. President, our royal father has just said, if we gave you 2,000 votes the last time, we're giving you 10,000 votes this time around across political lines. We love you and we support you. Your Excellency, it has not rained in Benue for a while. But when the gods of the land heard that you were coming, there was rain in the morning until afternoon to calm the weather. That's to tell you how excited Benue people are to receive you in the midst of what we're going through. We'd like to welcome you again to Benue State. I'd like to bring to the podium, Your Excellency, a man who is turning around the fortunes of Benue. The man who is laying down his line to make sure that everything concerning the life of the Benue citizen comes out from the wounds of underdevelopment to where we ought to be. This crisis happening around us is a drag, but the man has moved us forward in the area of economy, development, and every other thing you can think about. Salary earners no longer complain, and pensioners are always rejoicing every month. Every man and every youth is now a part of the government as it carries everybody along in agriculture and everywhere else. Your arrival today will make sure that we deliver him 100% in 2027. Your Excellency, I'd like to present to you the Ohiti of the masses. His Excellency, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomumelia, the Executive Governor of Benue State, the purposeful leader, the intentional leader. He's not in a good mood at the moment. If not,
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Your Excellency, the Chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, the Governor of Kwara State, Duraman Abdulrazak, Your Excellency, the Chairman of the All Progressives Congress Governors, and the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Haji Ibrahim Sule, Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwan, Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, the Governor of Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ado, former governors here present, the national chairman of our great party, the APC, Haji Umar Ganduje, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator Dr. George Akume, the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, members of the Federal Executive Council here present, all service chiefs, the Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Aoundna Daju, members of the state legislative arm of the government, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, the state chairman of the APC, Honorable Chief Dr. Benjamin Amali, and members of his team, His Royal Majesty Professor James Ayate, CFR, the Chief, Chairman of the Benue State Traditional Council, His Royal Majesty John Laigo Dogo Bagaji, CON, the Uchidoma, top government functionaries, Royal Highnesses, captains of industries, distinguished invited guests, distinguished sons and daughters of the land, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I give glory to God Almighty for His love, for His kindness and benevolence upon our lives, and for making this day very possible. I pray for the peaceful repose of the souls of those who have died in the work of the security challenges on our dear state. My inestimable debt of gratitude goes to His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Suwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, CFR, was love and concern for the Benue people, eminently demonstrated by his prompt visit to the state in the work of the attack on the water community in Guma local government area of the state. The 8th day of June 2025. President's decision to cancel all engagements of state concern to personally pay us a visit in an unquestionable demonstration of true leadership is. Commend therefore to our security agencies of information in various states. We sincerely wish to say that these efforts improve the more drastic security measures taken to confront these challenges better. Attached on the peace loving and people of Benue State have persisted for well over decades. This, we have cause to feel is a calculated attempt targeted at annihilating us, taking over our ancestral homes. Your Excellency, at this visit of yours marks the very first time we have the President of the nation visit us that come with security. We believe this will bring an end to today's security challenges that have persisted against our people in this state. Your Excellency, even though our eyes are full of tears, emotional grief, due to the loss of our loved ones, our properties, farmlands, and ancestral homes, our homes are ignited by your visit. We have truly lit a new view of hope in everyone in the state at this day. Before the visit, solitude and different security measures have come. We are hopeful that this visit will bring lasting peace to people of Benue State alone yearn for. Your presence is a form of unimaginable reassurance. We are confident that never again will our people be subjected to this degree of undeserved and very inhumanity. Your Excellency, the people of Benue State love you. Our prayers and warm wishes will always be with you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for standing with us and by us. While we continue to mourn our losses and rebuild from the ashes of pain, the Homeland federal government consider establishing a special intervention fund for communities affected by these incessant attacks in Benue State. Such fund will go a long way in supporting the rehabilitation of the displaced residents, building of destroyed infrastructure, and restoring the livelihoods of our farmers and families whose lives have been upended. Our administration will keep working to ensure that our people are not only safe, but can thrive on their own land. Let me also reiterate my firm support for the establishment of state police as a sustainable solution to persistent insecurity in our state and perhaps elsewhere. While I acknowledge the concerns surrounding its implementation, I believe the federal government can address at least by setting clear, state-specific guidelines, regulatory frameworks to prevent any potential misuse. Again, your visit rekindles our hope energizes all of us to continue driving the path of peace and loving each other. Pray that God consoles each of us. All of you who made your time to be here, console with us. May God continue to bless your efforts. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Everyone. The leader and lover of the people. Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I fell in love with more than 30 years ago because of this display of the caliber of personality he carried that made all of us who were growing up aspire to become like him. Today I am honored to introduce him to you and to bring him to the microphone. Growing up as children, we referred to him as the political calculator. I'm excited to take our father and our leader and our president, who will start to take his time and soul with the people of Benue. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to invite to the microphone Governor Wally, His Excellency, our President, Distinguished Senator Molan CFR, President of the Republic of Nigeria. A round of applause for our President.
Thank you very much for this moment. I think we should observe for those who are not alive.
Goes down.
Your mercy, thank the Lord. All the other governments,
It's not still.
yeah, brother. I want to plead sincerely thank all of you for the sense of solidarity, commitment, and great value that you have given today. To the man I say, I call the chief owner, the authority, and care, and I listen to you. Your questions, your remarks. Thank you. To the men and women of the armed forces, the security forces, police, thank you for the good job we have been doing and what we are still doing to keep our citizens safe and our country more respected. I know you sacrifice so many lives for some of your comments, so many nights, and stay in the bush, sacrifice your time, and salute all of you. I say thank you very much. The deputy governor of Benue State, the secretary, the government of the Federation and former governor of Benue, a friend, Lord Apple. All members of National Assembly present here, members of the House of Assembly, especially the chairman of the Senate Committee on Defense and Intelligence, and chairman of Parliament, even though it's not for a political and profit purpose. As an elder statesman and a peace-loving man, I'm glad you are here. This is your government too. All honorable ministers and the national security advisor, members of the various states, legislature, the judicial arm of the government, all other senior government officials, party faithfuls, and all stakeholders in various states. Please accept our condolence, ladies and gentlemen of the President. We're here not just to show our face, but to share in your grief and condole you. And our thanks for the loss of lives that are on hold. I appointed my visit to Yelewa town because of the rain, cold, and bad road. And particularly see the ruins and the carnage of camera decided not to take the decision to do something for the redevelopment and the creation of that development. I want to salute especially General Atopera. I have not seen him for a long time. Thank you. We are not here today seeing glowing faces. This is not the kind of visit I wanted. I wanted to be here to commission projects and the stage for progress and development, for the assurance of hope and prosperity. And I'm spoken to the governor of primacy. Of course. But I'm here to help you with peace. It's vital to development. When you are elected under the progressive banner, to ensure there's a peace, stability, and progress, so that we can come and commission
projects, rejoice with me your progress and value, and things of joy. And you are not elected to bury people, bring orphans, orphanages, and others, widows. We walk with you to achieve that peace. It is you who will walk with us as well. For show us the way. All politics is local. And we are here to point to work with everybody, work with the people. Not everybody will like me in politics. They hate me like hell. But I have the president. Another democratic regime. I made a promise. I will even protect my abusers and accusers with the principle of democracy, freedom, and prosperity. I will protect them. Abuse me all you want. You must stay young. The art of leadership that it takes that to lead at this particular time. You are one in a million of chief people of Benue, people of Ijoma, and all other tribes. You walk around night and day, and you do your official job, move around the corners of your enemy. I've faced these same challenges before in Lagos. Your ability, your maturity, your divine mandate is to work hard as you pray for like Father. Father to all. You don't have nucleus family of your own. You are the father to all of us, including myself, right? This is your hand. So what the people of Benue, they deserve the peace as the traditional ruler mentioned. Talk to you. Let me apologize and salute all the traditional rulers present. Thank you very much for the honor of being here. But it will have been a better day to clean glasses and rejoice in progress. I've seen the people hospitalized. You know, please. Announcing the broadcast for people to donate more blood voluntarily to the hospital. After trying to those medical personnel. But for us in Nigeria, we have to find solutions to this. What's the cause of the problem? I heard we got to business about land grabbing. If we learn how to share and how to accommodate. We have enough land to feed, to raise our children, to cultivate happiness and prosperity. We must do it. We will change that attitude of it. We sang through the national anthem. We say, don't try to turn to a diva in brotherhood we stand. It must reflect in everything we do in our character. And the economy, in sharing, in developing our people. Maybe part of the solution, NSA here, is to find a channel, a radio station, for Benue, work with them. So that we keep talking to each other about tolerance, the capacity to build our family as one single family. I salute those who have governed these states before, and particularly my friend, Georgia. When they have to come, we receive a lot of yams and good stuff from you. Not take bodies. Let us please find a way to form a committee of elders here. That committee to comprise those who have governed this state before. Including a competitor. To be the committee to really find a permanent accommodation. I'm glad the Minister for Livestock is here. Where are you? Thank you. We are going to establish a ranch. Governor, land to establish a ranch. I will share the profits after you retire. We can shake off the backwardness. Yes, we can. What's the key to this? Let us look at our national anthem again. The anthem in it is that we want to hand over to the next generation, our children yet unborn, a banner without stain. We must work towards that. And I'm ready to work needed, such as food sovereignty, to continue in conflict. I said it again and again. We are members, as Nigerians, we are members of the same family, living in the same house, but sleeping in different rooms. We are the Yoruba, but turn this country into a nation of prosperity, unity. Fight our enemies together, not fight each other now. Governor, you get me? The yoke is on you. That is part of the problem of leadership. There's nothing. You run around, take your hand out of light when there's no electricity. Move around to see those leaders. Join them. Ask them questions. To join you and find a solution. When I face the question of others and watchers in Lagos, I solved the problem and I created economy out of it. Some groups send their parents, their children overseas to study, and they were able to pay school fees and build houses from what I created. Proud of that. But I've turned this tragedy into economic prosperity. We can do it, and we will do it with you. That's very serious understanding. Tolerance level. The value of life, human life, is greater than that of a cow. And it's only when you open the door for conflict that particular anything will come in. Political enemies, they don't want you to succeed. Have you not realized that? Don't. No, it doesn't matter what I do. They will still abuse me. I read paper every time and listen to the whenever I am fine. Just I watch who I'm visiting me and what type of abuse. And that lets it go. Some of the critical ones too. Because I can't see it all. And it's from the amount of my critics that I will, oh, okay, that is what you get. I'm the president. I want me. I will get you. So you are a failure. You just vote. Me, I'm a performer. So the people of Benue, I just want to appeal to you. It's a very critical time. The governor needs your help. Help encourage him, embrace the peace. Let's set up that committee and let's get a committee of non-indigenous, incorporate and governor of Nasarawa is here too, and governor of Benue is here. Let's create that synergy for peace, development, and prosperity. We are here to govern, not to bury. We are here to raise families, not to lose them. Provide health care, water to drink, food to feed. I saw Plateau launching its public transportation again, revival. Okay, that is good. At least you are not borrowing money to pay salary now. You are able to create a good way to have. Not expensive. Let's do it. We can first our health, to give development to our country. You as leaders, it's only when you make the power people of your state the priority, that is when you can plan good for them and you can execute good programs. I'm glad you here today to show solidarity from Kwara to Imo lands. Oh, Mr. Dewa, thank you. Governor, you have to talk to them. Get together with them. I don't know what you people are doing next. You cannot sit down, judge, exchange ideas, change, challenge, and combat problem to prosperity. That's where we are elected. And that is how you act in the second term. So let me please get together with those governors too. And move around your torchlights in your hand. The committee of leaders, let's establish that. Move on to the other side of the economy. We cannot do without one another. Whatever we need to do, I will want us to create this leadership committee now. And then we'll meet in Abuja to really fashion out the nucleus of a lasting peace. And I'm ready to invest in that peace. And among the traditional rulers, Totif and Ochidoma and others, to be included in this peace committee. I think by now you'll be bored of hearing my voice. I give you the assurance we find peace, we will convert this tragedy to prosperity. Again and again. For this, I hope you're very on alert to listen to information. How come no arrest has been made? I expect there should be arrests of those criminals. Christopher, thank you very much. I want your comments. I know you can't be tired of staying in the bush and although you're there, for sure. That's all of you. But we need to keep our ears to the ground. Let's get those criminals. Let's get them out. So DGMIA and DGSSA, retool your information channels and let's have tangible intelligence that this will not occur again.
The national anthem. We have the picture of the President, the Governor, and all the governors that are here present. The Secretary to the Government, from the Division, from the NSA. Just one picture. The two holders. All the governors that are here, please move the podium aside. Hold on. Your Excellency would like to back the stage. Protocol, please help me.